All right, welcome back. It's good to see you again. In this video of Grow by Joe, we are going to talk about how to grow your business through email marketing. Email marketing can be used in a number of ways. It's a great tool to be reaching out, and we utilize it to reach out to our existing client base. We might put out there a new product or service that we offer and to keep people in the know of everything that we got going on at the company. If you've got a business and you're collecting email addresses and you're not keeping in constant communication with your existing client base, then you're probably losing customers. They're probably going somewhere else. And you're definitely missing out on opportunities to either bring them back into the business or inform them about a new product or service that you're offering and sell that new product or service, which is great. So there's a number of different platforms out there, from Constant Contact to MailChimp and a ton of others. Depending on the size of your business will really make up one of those platforms that you really want to use and how automated you want to get with this. But a few ways that we use email marketing here is we utilize it to, again, keep in touch with our existing client base. But if someone applies on our website and doesn't move forward with one of our products or services, then we're automatically reaching back out to those customers via email to either get them moved forward or to completion. So if you're selling stuff online, and doing things like that, and people are making it right to the finish line and they're not checking out, or they're abandoning your website and you already captured that email, you definitely got to get some sort of a process down to keep in touch with those people and get them to come back and figure out why they're leaving in the first place. That's really important. Another thing that you can do is you can buy opt-in lists and buy opt-in email addresses. It's super important that they're opt-in, and you want to make sure that your email is spam compliant. Definitely check to confirm that any email you're sending out is CAN spam compliant, has your address at the bottom and an unsubscribe. You want to make sure that you're doing that. It's super, super important. But there's some opt-in providers out there where you can buy opt-in email addresses and you can email out to gain new customers. So email marketing is a great tool to communicate with your existing client base and also to gain new, fresh customers. It's also great to reach out to people who maybe have started the process with you but never completed it. Every business is a little bit different, but I can tell you and share some of the ways that we've utilized in our business that's definitely helped drive more leads, which have equaled more completed sales. So one way we utilize it is with our existing client base. If a new product or service comes out, a new financing product, we'll shoot that out to our existing client base. Recently, there was an awesome revolving line of credit that came back out for businesses, and there were some really great features about it. So we sent out an email to our existing customers, and per every 1,000, we got about an 8% response rate. So per 1,000 people that we sent out that email to, we got 80 people to respond, which turned into 80 new leads for my sales team, which was awesome. It was a very simple email. In that email, it talked about a new true revolving line of credit and the features and benefits of using a line of credit. From that email, got an awesome response rate. We've had response rates that are higher than 8%. We have ones that are lower. Usually a 2 to 3% response rate is kind of normal. 8% was really above the mark, which was great. If we didn't send out that email to our existing clients, how would they know that we had this new product? How are we communicating with them? If you have an existing client base and you have their emails, you absolutely have to be sending out either promotions or new products and services that you're offering. If you're in a business that's not constantly rolling out new products and services, that's fine. Then what's a message that you can put into that email to communicate with them and simply let them know that you're there on a constant basis? Some other things that we've done to our existing client base is just send out things that have been helpful for all of our clients or business owners. We've sent out some tips and helpful things that are helpful to business owners. So just information. And a lot of our customers really appreciate that value and that information, and then also makes them think about us. So when they're ready for financing or a service for their business, they're coming back to us. So super important. Another way that we've used email marketing to help grow our business is when people apply with us and wind up not moving forward with either financing or some sort of other service that we offer. What's really wild is people get sidetracked real easy today. They may start the process, they may apply, they may get to your shopping cart or your online checkout or whatever it might be. They may have come into your physical location and started the process but never moved forward with the sale. Following back up with those people is so important, and some sales people are great at it and some people aren't. So utilizing email to ensure that there's some sort of follow-up that's happening is really, really important. It takes like 7 to 8 communications today to get someone to move back forward. So really think about that. We've noticed that at the sometimes 5th or 6th email is when people actually start to respond. So if someone applies, on the site and just doesn't move forward, or they applied, spoke with someone, doesn't move forward, we're constantly sending out automatic emails to follow back up with them, to bring them back on, to see why they didn't move forward, to talk about maybe some other things that maybe weren't mentioned when they were talking with someone from the company. It's been super helpful to get that automatic follow-up back into play. So what are some areas that in your business where, are there areas where people are applying and not moving forward? And what are those auto communications that you can send back out to them to bring them back in? Remember, it takes about 5 to 7 and sometimes 8 pieces of communication to get people to come back or to actually move forward or even respond. So sending 1 or 2 emails isn't going to cut it, and you maybe need to rethink that strategy. Another way that you can use email marketing to grow your business is by buying lists. You definitely want to make sure that those lists are opt-in, and you want to make sure that those emails that you are sending out are CAN spam compliant and have an unsubscribe feature. And when people are unsubscribing, you absolutely want to stop sending those emails. Definitely check with someone on this, whether it's a marketing company you're using or your attorney, just to confirm that all that is compliant. But there's a number of data providers out there. One of them, most popular, Info USA. You can go on there, you can pick your demographic, your target, your area, your industry type, whatever it might be. And from there, you can gear your message to whatever it is that you might want to promote. So if you don't have a big existing client base because you're trying to grow your business, that's completely understandable. You might want to go out and check out some opt-in email providers, purchase some lists, and do some tests. And another really good tip is make sure in your business today that you have a process to collect that information and you're getting people to opt in to email them. However you're collecting that on your website, or if you're taking some sort of physical information at your location, make sure you're collecting that email and getting people to opt in so you can fire out email messages, stay in communication, and get your message out to them for any new things and bring people back in to continue to do business with you. I hope this was helpful. Thanks for tuning in to my channel. Please subscribe below and feel free to leave any comments. Thanks, I'll talk to you soon, and get growing.